I never thought a single mistake could erase an entire life. But that's exactly what happened. For years, my husband and I appeared perfect to the outside world. We had stable jobs, mutual friends, and a marriage people admired. Behind closed doors, though, I felt unseen and restless, and instead of facing those feelings honestly, I made the worst choice of my life. The affair started quietly, almost harmlessly, or so I told myself. It was someone who listened, who made me feel exciting again. I convinced myself it didn't mean anything and that I could control it. Each lie I told my husband made it easier to tell the next, until deception became routine. My husband began to change. He grew quieter, more distant, yet oddly observant. I assumed he was busy or stressed, never imagining he knew the truth. In reality, he was gathering pieces, watching me carefully, and preparing for something I couldn't foresee. The day everything collapsed was at a large family gathering. Friends, relatives, co-workers, everyone was there. I remember feeling nervous but relieved, thinking public spaces kept secrets safe. I smiled, laughed, and played the role of a devoted wife. Midway through the evening, my husband stood up to give what everyone thought was a toast. His voice was calm, almost gentle. He thanked people for coming, spoke about trust, loyalty, and marriage. I felt a chill run through me, though I still didn't understand why. Then he said my name and revealed everything. The affair, the lies, the messages. He didn't shout or insult me. He simply told the truth clearly and slowly in front of everyone. The room fell silent. Every eye turned toward me, and I felt the ground disappear beneath my feet. I tried to speak, to explain, but no words came out. Faces I once smiled with were now filled with shock and judgment. Some people looked away. Others stared opally. In that moment, I realized there was no hiding anymore. My husband walked away after that, leaving me standing alone. That single act shattered more than our marriage. Friends stopped calling. Invitations disappeared. Even people who once defended me kept their distance. I became that woman, reduced to one terrible choice. Work became unbearable. Whispers followed me down hallways. Eventually, I resigned, unable to face the constant reminders of my public humiliation. The man I cheated with vanished completely, unwilling to face the consequences he helped create. Nights were the hardest. The silence of my empty home forced me to confront myself. I replayed every decision, every excuse I made to justify betraying someone who loved me deeply. Regret became my constant companion. I tried reaching out to my husband, but he never responded. He had moved on with his life, while I remained trapped in the ruins of mine. I couldn't blame him. Trust, once broken so publicly, rarely survives. Losing everything taught me a lesson I wish I had learned sooner. Betrayal doesn't just hurt in private, it echoes loudly, especially when the truth comes out in the open. That day, I didn't just lose my marriage. I lost my identity, my reputation, and the life I once took for granted.